Hey guys, welcome to Protocoders Point. So in this tutorial, we are going to learn how to build a URL sorting application by making use of Node.js. So let's get started. So this is the first part. So in the first part, we are going to learn how to build a Node.js project or how to create a Node.js project, install different kinds of modules or packages that are required, and how to give a proper structure to our Node.js project. So let's get started. Okay, so in my desktop, I will just create a new folder and I will just name it as URL sort. Okay, you can just name it anything. So this is a basic folder, and I will just open this folder in a command prompt and then open it with code editor. So I'm going to make use of VS Code for that. So here I'm just entering code dot. Okay, so our project will get opened in VS Code, and you can see this is a simple folder that has been opened in VS Code. So I want to convert this project into a Node.js project. So for that, just open a terminal. Okay, and then just type npm in it to convert the simple project in folder into a Node.js project. Okay, so it will just ask some package name and other things, so I will just keep it as it is and I will just enter. Okay, so I'm not going to enter anything. You can just give a name, project name and other things, and you can just fill it out. So now our Node.js project has been created and our folder has been converted into a Node.js project. So now I need to install some modules that are required for this project, that is URL shortener. Let's install that. So to install packages, you just need to enter npm I. You can see over here. Okay, and the package that you want to install. So first package I want to install is Body-parser, and then we also need cors, and we need express. Okay, and we also need mongoose, and we need sort id. Okay, so let me tell you why we need this all things. So just install by entering this command, and this package will get installed over here. So let's wait. Okay, so you can see node models folder got created, which contains all these packages files. Okay, and now let's create a folders and files that will make our Node.js project work. So first of all, let me create a index.js file that will be a initial or a starting point of our Node.js project. And then we also need app.js file, and we need three folders. One is configuration file. Okay, so let me explain you why it has been needed. And second folder will be a routes, and then we need models. So these are the folders that are we need to create. So first one is a configuration file. So all the configuration that is required for our Node.js project will be done in this folder, like database connectivity and other things. And in models folder, we will have a schema of our MongoDB database in this folder. And in routes, we are going to build REST APIs. For example, user registration route, or else you can say URL submission route. For example, I want to convert a long URL into a short URL. So for this we need a API route. So we are going to create a route for that. Okay, and then in app.js we will have all the servers like express servers and other things. Okay, and in index.js it will be a starting point of our Node.js project. So our node project will start from index.js. Okay, so let's create a express server now. Okay, so before installing our express server, let me show you the dependencies and the use of it in our project. So here I have installed 5 dependencies. One is Body-parser, cors, express, mongoose and sort id. So Body-parser is basically used so that we can read any data that is been sent through a HTTP request body, and cors is been basically used to for cross origin. So it has been basically used when we communicate or when we deploy our project in production. Cors has been used. So express is basically used to create a Node.js express server, and it is also been used to create a REST APIs. Mongoose is basically used for database communication, so for MongoDB database connectivity and communicating with the database. And sort id is a package that will generate a random characters or a string of character that we can use it to connect to our long URL. So now let's create a express server. Okay, so to create a express, let's go to app.js and let me create a const variable that will be express. Okay, so here we are going to import our express package by making use of required, and this has been installed earlier by making use of npm I. you can see in my package it has been installed, so I'm able to access it. Okay, and with this we also need cores, so let me import that also. Okay, so body parser is also required, so let me import that. So now from express package I want to import app, so create an app is equal to express function, so we are going to call express function from this variable. Okay, so now let's attach a middleware to our cores and body parser. So cores is been used for cross origin and body parser is used so that we can read the data coming from the front end or any request body. Okay, so for that app.use and just pass our cores function over here. So our application is now cross origin app.use body parser dot json. So limitation we need to provide, so limitation let me provide as 50 MB app.use. So I'm just attaching our body parser as a middleware, body parser dot url encode limit 50 MB extended. Okay, so now here let me export my express server express file. So module dot export, and I'm going to export my app. Okay, so app is basically a express package in which I am going to add all this middleware. Okay, so now in index.js I can make use of app.js file and create our express server. So here I will just make use of a variable required. Okay, so and now by making use of app that has been exported from this file that has express in that, I can create a server. So app dot listen, and I'm going to listen to port 3000 and I'm going to create a server. Okay, so I'll just print a log over here, localhost running at 3000 port. So now if I run this by making use of node index, you can see my app is been running in port 3000. Okay, so to check this let me create a route, that is a root route over here itself. Okay, so app dot get request, I will just create root route, a callback function that will be request and response, request response, and then I want to just response send data as hello. Okay, so let me stop this app and rerun this app again. Now let me open my browser and hit my localhost 3000 root. So you can see I'm getting response as hello, as we have created a root API. Okay, so this is getting called. So let me change this. Okay, refresh. If I run again, refresh the page, you can see I get the output. So our express server has been created. Okay, so let me check if I am able to send any request data to this route API or no. Okay, so for this here I will just make use of const is equal to request.body. Okay, and here I will just accept data destructuring, and then I will just print it over here. So I can just print it as hello world, hello, and just can just make use of this expression to print the data. Okay, so I will just stop this app. Okay, and I want to just hit this API by passing this data from our front end or any postman. Okay, so I'll just open my postman. Okay, so here I am just hitting this route, that is 3000 root of API, and I'm just passing this data. So let me check what I get response. So you can see I'm getting response as this, hello, welcome to protocol point. So I can pass anything. So if I hit, you can see hello subscriber. Okay, so in this part we have learned how to create a Node.js project, how to give a proper structure to our Node.js project. So we have created a express server, and we have also installed different dependencies that is required. So in our next part we are going to learn how to connect our Node.js project to our MongoDB database. So in the second part we are going to do that. So thanks for watching. Please do subscribe Protocol Point. Thank you.